is this? What's going on? The guy in this book, yes. I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting annoyed. The first book we're reading based off the cover is The Flatshare by Beth O'Leary. Yes, Beth O'Leary. Honestly, like, look at this cover. It is so pretty. And every time I go into Barnes, I want to buy it and I want to read it, and I just never do. But since we're buying books based on the cover, it was perfect. It's my time to finally read this. I don't know what it is. I think it's like, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I think it's like I just like it. Like the watercolor feel to it almost, I guess. It kind of gives me like Sally Rooney vibes for no real reason. Maybe it reminds me of Conversations with Friends, but I can't really picture the cover right now. But I just always stare at this when I go to the bookstore, and it's just always intrigued me. So this is the first book we're reading. I honestly don't know anything about it because I bought it for the cover. Oh, what if your roommate was your soulmate? Roommates, forced proximity, sign me up. So, book number 1. I am now like, I don't know, 80, 70% into the Flatshare. I really am enjoying this more than I thought I would. I will say it did take me a minute to like get acquainted and like adjusted to Leon's, the guy's point of view in this book, because it's written very different than anything I've ever seen before. He doesn't use a lot of like vowels and consonants. He just like says things very short, and when he's describing like dialogue, it's like me, what he says, and then Tiffy, the main girl, what she says, or like something like that. Like it's literally like a script kind of. It's just different. And like the first time I read it, like his first POV, I was like, what is this? And I thought it was gonna have like more of a meaning, but so far it really doesn't. Like you just learn like, yeah, that's just how he talks. Like he doesn't talk a lot. He's very quiet and shy, introverted. I really like reading about that because I can kind of relate to some of the things like he talks about, or like some of his fears. So I like reading about it, but like, yeah, the first time I got to his POV, I was like, what is this? What's going on? But now I'm kind of used to it, so it's fine now, but just, you know, be warned of that. But I really do like this story, and I think it's definitely like picking up. It's basically about 2 main characters that share a flat, but the girl, Tippy, is only there during the nighttime, and Leon, I think is how you pronounce his name, is only there at night during the day, because he's a nighttime nurse. Like he takes the night shift, so they rarely, at the beginning, never see each other, and it's literally just a bed that they share. So Tiffy needed somewhere really cheap to live because her and her ex-boyfriend recently broke up, and she had nowhere to live, and she just needed somewhere really cheap because she doesn't make a lot at her editing job as like a book editor, and Leon needed some extra money, so they come up with this like flat share agreement where, yeah, they're never in the flat at the same time. Oh, and it's British. Flat British. So I enjoy reading about that, and like the stuff that they say, I'm like, oh, that's so interesting to read. I need to stop touching my hair. It's so interesting to read about that. I don't know. I need to read more British books. I just love it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the plot. And then they start like leaving each other notes because they never see each other, never talk, and they just start leaving each other notes like, hey, today's garbage day, by the way, or hey, there's some leftover lasagna in the fridge, or whatever. And then they kind of develop into more serious conversations, funny conversations, all in the notes that they leave each other, and it's really cute and interesting and sweet. And I'm actually liking it a lot more than I thought I would. I just like started reading it and like couldn't really stop. Oh, it got really dark for a second. Sorry, the weather is weird today. I'm gonna go sit down and finish this, hopefully. I don't have that much left. It's a few hours later, but I finished The Flatshare. I actually really liked it, and I'm still like kind of shook that I liked it so much. Like it definitely wasn't a 5-star. I think I'm leaning, I kind of want to say 3.75, but like I know that's annoying, but like I feel like Perhaps it is. I don't make the rules. Sorry. It's a 3.75. I literally make the rules. But like, it's not quite a 4-star, but I did really like it more than like I would say other books that I did rate 3 stars. It was like really close to a 4-star, I will say. It's just, it was a little bit slow around the 60% mark, and then I feel like there could have been more of them actually together too. I just think like it wasn't rushed, but then we also didn't get a whole lot. But honestly, like, it's fine. Like, I liked what we got. It was cute. I liked the multiple different like plot lines, kind of like stories that we got in this book. I loved the characters. I really enjoyed actually reading it. Like, the writing was easy to read. It just flowed. It was quick. I had a great time reading it. Like, it's lovely. I definitely recommend you read this if you... It kind of gave me like Abby Jimenez vibes in a way, like the writing and like the characters. Maybe it just reminded me a little bit of Yours Truly, because he is also a nurse and then he has like bad anxiety, and I feel like him and Leon would have gotten along great. And the girl in that book is like happy, sunshine, quirky. She's happy, sunshine. She's happy, sunshine. Oh my lord, can I speak? She's happy, sunshine, and quirky as well. Like, they always mention her fashion sense and like how it's like kind of out there. So yeah, but I really did like this book. I'm glad I actually read it. I wish there was like a second one. Like, I was looking it up after I finished this because I thought there was going to be one about Leon's brother, but apparently not. Like, I would read that. Let's petition that. But I did really like this, and I think the cover is so cute. So hey, first book, I judged it by its cover and I liked it. Look at this cover. It is beautiful and I want to read it. It screams spring. Like, I want to live here. Do I? Maybe be a bit much. Alright, we're gonna start this book. Ready or not? Oh my god. Prepare to be sick of me. I'm about to be singing Ready or Not for like the next however many days it takes me to read this book. Okay, maybe that's better. You guys know what song I'm talking about though? Like Ready or Not by Bridget Mendler. Ready or not? Okay, I'm done. Is this girl pregnant? Is this perhaps... Literally, the back of the book. A surprise pregnancy leads to even more life-changing revelations in this heartfelt, slow burn friends to lovers romance. Well, I like slow burn friends to lovers. Am I typically a surprise pregnancy trope fan? No. But maybe if we know like from the beginning, it's different. I've never read a book like this. But hey, this is what you get when you just buy it off of the pretty cover. I didn't really look at like her stomach. Well, we're here now. I'm gonna give it a try. Maybe I will like it. No, really, I think it's fine. I love kids. I just like don't like reading about kids sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. That's on me. Oh, that's on like the challenge. Like, the whole point is to go into books completely blind based off the cover, so. Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lane. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lane. The sun goes around the state. I'm now about 50-ish% into Ready or Not, honestly. It's so cute. I'm really enjoying this. Like, I didn't go into it really expecting much. Like, I obviously went into it completely blind, like not really even knowing it was about a pregnancy or like a pregnant woman. So it's like I really didn't have high expectations for it, but honestly, it is surprising me and pleasantly surprising me. Wow. It's really good, and it is a little bit shocking to me that I'm liking it this much. I figured like, yeah, it'll be cute, probably like a 3-star, go into it, maybe like get bored around 60%. I mean, I'm not there yet, so I don't know. But so far, I've had like such a lovely time reading this, and I'm so happy that I like it. You're just following Eve like go through her pregnancy. Like right now I'm on like her second trimester, and she's just like going through life and trying to figure her life out, and she's like an unexpected new mom almost, and like you're just watching this play out and you're like, how is it going to play out? Because there are two men kind of involved in her life, like obviously the father of her child, but they're not together. And then there is her best friend's brother, who they're all friends with like since childhood, and he's a big part of her life as well. And you're kind of just seeing all of this go down in her life, and you're kind of like, okay, who is she gonna end up with? Like, I still don't know. I hope it's the one guy, because let me tell you, if you like acts of service, you'll like this book. Like literally the part I just read was he fully went to the grocery store and like was planning on getting groceries, and he like thought of her and then ended up not getting any of his own groceries and just buying her groceries and like stuff that she likes and like deliver them to her. Like that is so sweet. Acts of service like that are gonna get me every time. I'm gonna eat it up. Guys, this book is so cutie, wholesome, precious, and I love it. It's just making me happy every time I read it and pick it up. Like I'm having a great time every single time. I'm gonna try to finish it. I only have like this much left. So I'm going to read. We gotta do a quick update. So I did finish Ready or Not. Honestly, this book was so cute, and the more I think about it, the more I like it, and like the more that I've gone after reading this. I'm trying to say is that I've thought about this book quite frequently since reading it. There we go. And I just like reflect on it with such a wholesome feeling in my heart, if that makes any sense. Like I just really liked this book, and it's crazy because I went into it not really expecting to like it because I knew nothing about it, then found out it was pregnancy trope and was like, is that really for me? Turns out I like that. Who would have thought my taste has changed? Or I don't think I've ever read a book like this actually, but I just hate the like, what is it called? Surprise pregnancy? Is that what it's called? I think so. I think it's called surprise pregnancy trope. Oh, unexpected pregnancy, maybe? Whatever. You guys know what I mean. I don't really like that in books, but when like the whole book is about the main character being pregnant and like what she goes through during that time and like her trying to figure out her life, I like that. I'll eat it up, and I ate this up and I loved it. The guy in this book, yes, he was just so wholesome and sweet, and like he did acts of service for her. He rubbed her feet, her swollen pregnant feet. Like I think I'm gonna land on a 4-star, maybe a 4.5 star, because I just feel like this is gonna stick with me clearly, and I think it's gonna be a book that I like think back on, especially like later in my life when I do become a mom and like get pregnant and stuff. I'll be probably rereading this, and I just think it made me like look forward to that time in my life, because I've always known I wanted to be a mom, and I like look forward to that phase of my life with so much fondness and like excitement, and this made me feel even more excited. And I really just like the main characters and the best friends and just the wholesome vibes that this gave off, and I'm glad that I gave it a shot. Who would have known? Like I literally was like, that cover's cute, I'm gonna read it, and now I love it. That's crazy to me. The last book we're gonna read in this video that I also picked only based on the cover is Nora Goes Off Script. I mean, this cover, it's like, it just scratches like an itch in my brain. Like, to be honest, there's not much going on. Like, look at that. There's not too much going on, but the colors work so well together. The big white font, beautiful. It just works. And I saw this and I was like, yep. You know, I don't know if anyone else would think that, but I saw it and was like, okay. Also, like the length of it, I know that doesn't go into consideration when I'm just looking at the cover, but once I picked it up, I was like, okay, this is a short one. Short and sweet, simple, hopefully cute. Know nothing about it, so. $1,000 a day. Girl, get your coin. So far, we're 2 for 2. I mean, I enjoyed both of the other books. We'll see if we're 3 for 3. I don't think I've given a single update since I started this book. and I'm sorry for that. I've just been like reading it like not in one sitting. I've just been like picking it up like while I'm eating lunch, or like for like, or like I'll pick it up for like 30 minutes and then have to like go do something. So I've been reading it kind of sporadically, so I haven't had a proper update. But so far I'm really liking it. It's like I say that every single time when I talk about a book, and like it is true, but I need to like not say the same thing every single time. I am enjoying this. It's just like cute. She's literally a screenwriter, and then the very famous male actor who comes to film this movie on her property, they start like this love spark interest. Like that is so like Hallmark movie coded. He's like a big actor, and he's in this like small town for the first time, like doing normal everyday adult things for the first time, like going to the grocery store, all these activities like because of her children, like all this stuff that he's involved in this town, and it's like so cute. I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting annoyed. A little bit annoyed. I get the third act conflict breakup thing, whatever, but it's been a little bit dragged out. Like I'm right here and still I'm annoyed. I'm sure it's about to be like fine and dandy and whatever, but I'm just like a little confused, which is like you're not supposed to really know, but it's really cute and like I'm having a good time reading it. I'm just like, okay, I'm kind of like ready for the conflict to be resolved and for everyone to be happy and then for it to end, you know? It's giving Hallmark romance movie, and it's ironic because she, like, they make fun of them kind of in the book because she actually writes movie scripts for the romance channel, like those kind of movies that just like are cookie cutter, copy and paste, but like different careers in different locations, and then yeah, they end up happily ever after kind of movies. And this book feels like that, but it's like not bad. It's like what you expect, but it's so funny that it's just ironic. Yeah, but I kind of just want it to be over. Like I want them to be resolved. I have like 1 page left. Honestly, like what annoys me is that the whole conflict could have been avoided with a simple conversation, like literally a single conversation, and that always annoys me. But like I get it, like I'm a petty person as well, so like I understand like not wanting to talk, but like I'm also crazy, and I would have been like, hey, what the heck, you know? I don't know. I think for now I'm gonna land on a 3.5 because I liked it. I enjoyed reading it. It wasn't anything that I'll think I'll ever think about again, really. By like tomorrow I'll be like, okay, this is out of my mind. Like I don't think I'll really care about it after this, but it was like a cute, easy read, and I think if that's what you want or need, you should read this. But I don't think it's anything like to write home about, you know what I mean? Like it's just a perfect like sweet Hallmark vibe book, but I don't think I'll think about this book again, and I honestly think that's all I need to say. Okay, so I read 3 books based off the covers, and I actually liked them. That's crazy. I wonder what the average is. Hold on, let me grab my phone because I can't do math. So we have a 3.5 rating. Then we have a 4-star, and then 3.75, which yes, is annoying. Divided by 3, so an average of 3.75. Hey, that's not bad. For just picking books based off the covers, like, I'll take it. I think this was successful. I know we're not supposed to judge books by their cover, but it worked out for me this time. It doesn't always work out. I got lucky. Let me know if you want me to do this video again, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me read these. I had a lot of fun reading these books. Let me know your thoughts if you have read these or if they're on your TBR, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you really, really soon in my next video.